Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturning. A friend Bruce gave me a piece of wood he had brought back from Venezuela. It is Saman, or golden rain tree wood. I'd never used it before. It was already square, so I decided why not do a square bowl. But it was a beautiful piece of wood, it looked like, and I think it is. So this is more square, actually more of a platter. I left the center a little bit proud so that not everything would congregate here in the middle, given that it's more platterish. And it did present a few challenges due to leverage and my unfamiliarity with the wood, as you'll see inside, but still it's well worth going for and turning this square bowl. I received this 12 by 12 by 2 block of Venezuelan Saman wood from a friend who brought it home after an expatriate job in Venezuela. It appears to be a beautiful wood. An internet search relates it to rain tree or Saman or monkey pod. It is described as a flowering tree in the pea family and native to Central and South America. He had it for a long time and it appears to be dry. I squared off this piece, then carefully found center. I pressed it against the faceplate and applied hot melt glue so that I can work without constant live center pressure since I need a mortise on the bottom side. My task now is to shape the bottom side of a square bowl. This includes an expansion mortise and rim a bit further out for it to set on. I cut the mortise with a box scraper and then a taper from the rim to the mortise. Next, start hollowing from the rim out to the points. This is the tough and ticky part. Close in, the wood is continuous, but as the cut moves out, the wood is intermittent and shaping becomes difficult. The wood tends to chip, especially as the cut leaves the reverse side of the bowl. I try multiple tools to find one that chips the least. The leader is a shear cut with a bowl or a spindle gouge with a preference for the bowl gouge since it is heavier. Next time I do a square bowl, I will consider gluing on some waste wood on the edges and not worry about chipping quite so much. I'm also careful to keep my hands on my side of the tool rest. I'm nearing the point to reverse the bowl, but adjust the mortise in the center a little more. However, the hot melt joint fails, and the bowl falls off the lathe, and the mortise is damaged. Bummer. What now? I need to refine the damaged mortise. The question is how to mount the bowl again. I use what I can from the mortise. I need to cut yet another mortise into the top side. That's okay, since this wood will be wasted off later anyway. Using a box scraper keeps pressure directly in line against the mortise, avoiding lateral pressure that could pop the wood off from the mortise. Another reversal using that top mount mortise. This allows me to deepen and refine the bottom mortise again. I take this opportunity to sand the corners with sandpaper wrapped around a wood block. With the intermittent cut, the surface has ridges to get. Then sand the bottom side and apply wipe-on poly to the bottom side. It's time to start hollowing the top side. The bowl is reversed with the live center providing security, but I got too aggressive. Too much pressure for the mortise. Change of plan. There is enough of the mortise on the bottom for a little work. With the bowl again mounted, I cut a new deeper mortise on the top side. Reverse the bowl again and again work from the bottom mortise. I have to share the blame for the shallow mortise failures. Again, I sand and finish the bottom side. It's time to get serious about hollowing the top side. I'm very gun-shy now about the mortise holding during all this hollowing, especially with the intermittent cuts out to the corners. So here we go with shear cuts with the large bowl gouge. The solid center is a piece of cake. The intermittent outer portion is dicey. The edge is now thin and even more prone to chipping. I'm even more careful to keep the gouge near vertical and to take extremely light cuts in the outer section. The corners are now flexing a little. I leave a raised center to keep stuff away a little away from the center. After this, I sanded and applied more wipe-on poly. With this large size, my square bowl is almost a platter. The extra wood in the corners made turning difficult. My mortise failures are embarrassing, but I'll include them in this video anyway. This type of turning is not something I will do all the time, but it is good practice. The bowl is beautiful, the color is very nice. I'm glad I turned it and did not toss it at the first failure. Regular viewers know what is coming. A thumbs up? Yes. Subscribe to my website? Yes. And on YouTube? Yes. Tell your friends? Yes. Comment? Yes. Ask questions? Yes. And finally, my nag. Please wear your full face shield whenever the lathe is running.